To begin, this is the expansion of a bracket like the one we saw in the previous video. We have 2 times 2x plus 2 times 5, and the answer is 4x plus 10. Okay, suppose we have 3x instead of 2 times the contents of the bracket. Notice I have used the italic X symbol. It is easier to read, and the italic X looks more like a letter than a cross. Here is the equation: 3x times, and in the brackets 2x plus 5. That equals 3 times x times 2 times x plus 3x times 5. And this tidies up to be 6x squared plus 15x. I hope you notice not only did we multiply the 3 and the 2 together to get 6, but we multiplied the x and the x to get x squared. The last bit, 3x times 5, is fairly straightforward. It's just 15x. Here it is again, and I will go through this slowly. We have 3x times 2x equals 6x squared plus 3x times positive 5. That gives us positive 15x. X is just representing a number. An important point is that it is the same number throughout the equation. It could just as well be apples, so that 3 apples plus 5 apples equals 8 apples. And there are no oranges. Silly, isn't it? In the next slide, we will look at 2 brackets multiplied together. It has the form a times b times c times d. In this slide, we will look at 2 brackets multiplied together. It has the form a times b times c times d. It will be easier if I spread these out a little, and this becomes the following, and I've used asterisks to show that it's multiplication. Are you sitting comfortably? Then I will begin. Everything in one bracket must be multiplied by everything in the other. So I start with a in the first bracket, and we have a times c plus a times d. That's shown with the yellow arrows. Next we have b times c and b times d. That's the blue arrows. That's the 4 steps that we need to do. I will let you look at that for a little while. But you can see why we use the term expanding brackets. Now it's got bigger than it was in the first place.